What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Today we are hopefully going to be completing the remaining jobs from the base game and the Garden Flipper DLC. I know in the previous video I said this is likely going to be the final video. This
is American Idol.
Is likely going to be the final video on the base game jobs. Maybe. There's a good chance, even after we finish the remaining two, they're gonna just keep giving us more and more jobs. I didn't realize how many Garden Flipper DLC jobs there were. You guys, I thought it was just like 3, maybe 4. No. We're sitting at like 10, maybe 12. We're gonna continue on today. I think Edward's was the most recent one we got. Let's see what Edward has to say. The lawn has to be removed. Greetings. I need your help with a problematic case, more specifically, my garden. For me, it has always been quite an issue. I just do not have enough time to mow the lawn regularly. I need all the time I can get to write my poems. I thought I could handle it and make the whole process quicker, and I tried to burn it off. I have to admit that this wasn't a good idea of mine. I burned down my little tool storing cabin. Please, remake it all into a modern gravel garden, so no grass anywhere, where I'll be able to focus on my works. All that counts for me is time and effectiveness, and I also heard that burning off a lawn is not exactly legal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not unless you own farmland. Even then, I think you're supposed to clear it with the closest fire department to you. So we'll go ahead and accept his job. We'll see what this, oh my god, it looks pretty bad, dude. It looks pretty bad. You really done goofed, didn't you, bud? Okay, I understand now what he was talking about with the gravel garden. At first, I was like, dude, that's gonna look horrible, but now I totally understand. So, let's see what we have to do about the soot on the wall. It looks like that's just, you can just spray that off. Sure you can. All right, and then all this soot and ash here, looks like we can just spray that away as well. Oh, this tree is charred. I was like, what is that thing on the minimap? This tree is literally so charred, if you poked it with a stick, it would probably just crumble into bits. But we have a little bit more soot to take care of, and then we'll go see what we can do with that tree. We'll probably just sell it, right? Unless we can just dispose of it. Oh wow, still got $14 from that. Somebody's gonna use that as charcoal or something. He wants us to scatter gravel in that section, more gravel in this section. Okay, lots and lots of gravel scattering. I guess we could go around and mow, remove all the weeds first so we can get a better idea of how to do all this gravel stuff. So I'm gonna tackle that. Oh no, we can't mow? We can't mow this place? We have to actually just remove all these weeds by hand. All right, you know what? I'm all for it. I am all for it. I'd rather do it by hand anyways. That is all the weeds pulled. It honestly wasn't very many. But let's go ahead and start in the front of the house here with plot number 2. And I was told that if you use the scroll wheel, you can change the size. It doesn't make it all that much bigger, but it is still definitely bigger than the default size. 6 more plants in here and some more gravel. Surprise, surprise. Oh, and this is actually a different color of gravel as well. So this is supposed to tie in that other side, sort of where this landscape begins. We're gonna basically bring that over to the single colored stuff. Or I guess they're both single colored. The gray stuff, not the brown stuff we're placing right now. Does that make sense? That one's done. Dude, okay, this is what I don't understand though. From the sound of things, he doesn't want a single blade of grass in his backyard. Why? Is he like super allergic to grass? If he was, then we probably wouldn't be placing any plants down either. You might as well just live on a parking lot, just a giant asphalt plot of land. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? We're gonna help this guy out. We're gonna move on to the next job and everything's gonna be fine. Oh my god, finally something that isn't gravel. My god, dude. After doing this job, I never want to see any gravel anymore. I never want to place any down. My new hatred for gravel is probably the same as this dude's hatred for grass. But we got a above ground pool here. Can we do anything crazy with it? Not really. Let's just do the original design. We'll place that right here. And then what else? Oh, More gravel. Great. Now the job is completely done. I'm over it, dude. I'm so over it. Look, there's no grass. There is no grass in sight. Everything is gravel. I'm done. I'm out. Jesus Christ, mate. Okay, if we were hurting for money, I would happily do that job again. $23,000 for laying down gravel. I mean, in real life, this would be one of the most time-consuming, most back-breaking jobs you could do, laying down gravel over somebody's entire backyard. So I understand having a high price tag on that, but my God, that is so much gravel, dude. It looks nice. But why would you want to live in a world with no grass unless, like I mentioned, he's just like super allergic to grass? But even then, still, I feel like he'd be allergic to all plants as well. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But you think they gave us another job after doing that? Oh my God. Why? Why? If you guys could, please leave a like on the video. It would mean the world to me if you would do that. Also, it kind of helps the YouTube algorithm be like, oh, people actually enjoy this stuff. Let's recommend it to other people. Okay, so we got a new one from Barbara. Let's go to Aneta or Anita. A flooded garden. The flood ruined our whole garden. It's a tough time for our children, so we wanted to give them something they've never had before. We thought that kids love campfires. Can you organize something nice and safe? Yeah, kids love campfires. Let's just try to turn our kids into pyromaniacs. Why don't we? I'm not a parent. I shouldn't judge, but doesn't seem like the smartest idea. I'm gonna be honest. Does not seem like the smartest idea. How much you guys want to bet? Obviously, this isn't live, so I can't bet with you in real time. Just a part of me feels like, you know, we're gonna finish this job. It seems like a fairly lengthy job. And we're gonna be greeted when we get back to our house with another Garden Flipper DLC job. I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. But I just want to know where the end is. It doesn't seem like there's an end in sight. This house is kind of cool, too. I do be liking the houses, though. Okay, we got a bunch of brick piles. Quite a few weeds. Monstrous house, too. For a single level, assuming it doesn't have a basement, it's pretty large. Let's go around back to the front yard. Just make sure we didn't miss any trash anywhere. All right. So there's like these flooded areas, I guess, that we have to flood again to get rid of like the deposits. So we'll go around and do that real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I am kind of surprised that the house is even still standing, having been in a flood, or that there's 0 water damage, at least at like the base level of these walls. There's no damage to it, unless they fixed it already, which maybe they did. Who's to say? All right, and again, we don't have access to our lawnmower or our weed whacker, so we do have to go around and pick these weeds by hand. It's gonna take me a few minutes, but I'll see you guys when I'm finished with that. Okay, weeds be gone. There actually weren't too many of them, thankfully, and it was the dandelion type of weed too, so they're fairly visible, both on the minimap and just on screen. I'm going to go around now and get rid of these brick piles. And then we will hopefully tackle the rest of the yard. All right, all the brick piles have been removed. Let's start here in plot number 1. We just have to spread grass. I feel like that's gonna be the case for most of these. Most of these plots is probably just spread the rolls of grass. So I might just go around and make sure there's grass everywhere. This might be a fairly quick job as well. Oh my God, what a difference, dude. There's no more just dirt everywhere. We finally have grass. They finally have a lawn. Oddly enough, over here in this area, they wanted me to leave this bare, so I went ahead and did that for them. I didn't really see the need to take that all the way to the paver anyway. Maybe they're gonna put some different plants there themselves, but all of the lawn areas are now complete, so we get to move into sort of the decorative spots on this property. So I'm gonna start here with this patio, the terrace. They want a nice little gazebo. We can do that. And we have 2 wooden benches. I'm gonna do oak wood. I feel like that looks pretty nice. Next oh, no. Sorry, they wanted like a picnic table thing. All right, so we'll do a picnic table there. All we have to do now is just move this little bench a couple of feet. Not a huge deal. There we go. Nice little picnic table setup. And then under here, they would like a bench. So we'll place that right there. Another bench. Oh, this is more of like a coffee table type of bench though. Put that right there. Okay, I like that. I can dig it. And then right here, it looks like they want us to do a couple of plants. So we'll probably do that. Probably do that last and move over into this area because this looks pretty crazy. They want us to place down 29 different pavers, a couple of plants, and looks like just some more sort of patio furniture. I wasn't really sure what sort of design they were really wanting us to do, so I did the best I could. I'm not super proud of it necessarily, but I think it'll work for what we're supposed to put out here, which is the fire pit area, of course. We'll put that right there. Can even turn that on. Lovely little fire animation as well. And then they want 2 benches, one on either side. Hopefully I don't get burned standing up here. Okay, there we go. Nice little fire pit spot, dude. I dig that. I actually didn't realize that there were fire pit options like this. Like this would be a gas sort of propane tank under this the cabinet, I guess, that it sits on. But I thought they had like more of the OG style fire pit where you'd like chuck logs in there and actually light it up manually. Okay, and in the rest of this space here, they just want us to put a couple of trees. Okay, the fire pit patio area is now complete. We got 4 bushes there in between those 2 trees on the corners, and then 2 larger bushes, one on either side of those benches there. I dig it, man. And then I think this is the last little spot we have to do, and that's just put a couple of flowers in here, make it look pretty. I am very clearly not a landscaper. They should absolutely not give me as much freedom as they do. I'm kind of going insane from all this landscaping stuff, I'm not gonna lie, but $21,000 of profit for that place. You can't beat that. Again, if we were hurting for money, I would really love just the amount of income we're able to get from these jobs, but we're pretty well off now. I would say we've done enough flips to have made quite a bit of money. So, okay, we're back home. I could have swore I saw, yes, molehills. The greatest invention. Not even invention. Wait, can you see the mole moving under the hill? Is that what that is? Oh, hey, buddy. Why do you scare me every time? You're obviously friendly, boy. We're just gonna get rid of the rest of these. I think there's an option to actually disable the mole, but I haven't checked that box, apparently. With completing the previous job, did it give us another one? Oh my god, dude, it did! It did give us another one. Weislaw, Neiman? Beats me, dude. All right, Barbara, what do you got for us? Please be something easy. I want vegetables instead of a thicket. Okay, that should be fairly easy, right? I would think, I would hope. Barbara says, I've got an issue. I'm gonna go on a diet and eat healthier foods. Not that junk stuff you get in the shops these days. I need some real fruits and vegetables. I've got a garden, but nothing edible is growing because I want to eat healthily. Instead of having that jungle of trees in my garden, I want to plant some fruits and vegetables. Please get at least most of the trees and bushes out and arrange me a utility garden in their place. Cheers. Barbara Home. All right, Barbara, here we are. Oh my god, yeah, she does have a jungle. Oh my lord, and she wants us to get rid of how many trees? What are we supposed to do here? Sell round bushes, plant blueberries, and oh my god. Barbara, this is a pretty tall order. I don't think you realize what you're asking us to do here. So she wants us to sell pretty much all of the stuff in her front landscape here. Easy, okay, so now we need some strawberries and a bunch of raspberries. Some strawberry boys, let's get them. Now Barbara, I should warn you, it's not gonna be pretty. I'm basically planting these in at random, in no particular order. That's what you're left with now. Honestly, I thought it looked better before, but she's trying to eat healthy, you guys, okay? She's trying to cut back. Let's chop this tree down. It's been a while since we've chopped trees in this game. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to work it all the way around to get a nice even cut on it. I think. There we go. Timber. Right on top of the house. Perfect. And then it'll slowly drop through the terrain. We love to see it. Okay, and then we just remove the tree trunk. So we got to do that to quite a few more trees here. All right, all of the trees have been wiped out, dude. Team Trees would be furious at us right now, but at least we left a couple. We're just doing what our client wants us to do, okay? We have a apple tree and a medium plum tree. 2 trees done. That lot is now complete, or plot is now complete. What do we got here? A couple of blueberries and a bunch of raspberries. Bluebellies. I'll at least make it so she can walk in between the rows, you know, and actually pick the things. Plot number 3? Done? I'm not actually keeping track at this point. All right, wood composter. Let's do chestnut wood on that bad boy, and we will put that in this corner here. So we have a bunch of different vegetables that are going to be placed over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the job's technically done, but I'm not gonna leave her high and dry, you guys. We've been over this before. We don't do that here. We're better than that. It has got to be done. Someone's got to do the job, you know? What's Barbara gonna do otherwise? There's nobody else to call. Not in this neighborhood. We're it. Okay, vegetable garden complete, dude. Again, they're giving me way too much freedom. I don't know how to structure a proper vegetable garden. I haven't the first clue how to do that. But nonetheless, we're gonna move on, I think, to the back side of the house. Should be the last little plot here. So we have to sell some round bushes. Which one? Oh, you guys are the round bushes. Okay. We're gonna get rid of those bad boys. All right, everything is done. Dude, I'm completing it. $21,000. Again, we don't need the money. We really don't. The before and afters on this one aren't gonna be that great either. Really, you're just seeing, oh, we wiped out a couple of trees, planted a couple of new trees, planted a couple of plants, made a vegetable garden. Nothing all that crazy. And we got paid more than we normally make on most of our flips, which is interesting. Now, the real question is, did we unlock another job just for having completed that one? God, I hope not. The moment of truth. Also, hey, they're back. They're back, everybody. How bad's the frame rate if I'm just looking at this thing? They would be back. They would be back. If you guys are, oh my God. If you guys are unsure on the reason why these are here and why I'm saying they're back, you may have to go back and watch a couple of the previous videos to fully understand. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and continue on here. We have, hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys, the final job here. Hopefully the final job. Let's see, huge mess after a construction project. Hey there, got a little job for you. My dream house has just been finished and I'm incredibly proud of it. Fantastic, my guy. Unfortunately, its surroundings are in a horrible condition. Litter and rubble everywhere. You know how it is. I need you to take care of it. Flatten it out and pave it. I also need a playground for my kids and a spot where I can just chill out with my wife in peace and quiet. Oh, and a swimming pool. A bit of comfort is always nice. Thanks a lot. Actually, I've done this house off camera on a different save before I started like recording House Flipper. I did play it prior to that. Double car garage over there. I made everything brick. I did the top layer siding. I did the bottom layer brick. It came just about looking exactly the same as this, but this is a very, very big task. I mean, this is no small task for sure. So I'm gonna go around and just pick up all of these different boards and things and trash related items. He wasn't kidding too. This is new construction, but it's funny that I've seen the house before, so it can't be new construction. Oddly enough, this back side of the house does look slightly different. This whole little, like, the balcony right there, and then these 2 windows, or 2 sliding glass doors, were not there. But it's essentially the same thing. And normally, after construction is completed, the construction crew, would be the ones to go around and actually clean up the mess that they made. But I guess he hired some, not so trustworthy dude bros. All right, all of the weeds have now been pulled. All of the trash has now been collected, and all of the brick piles have now been removed. So the next thing to do is, of course, mow the lawn. And then with that, I think I'll probably put down some fresh sod over all these places that are sort of lacking grass. And then we'll just move into the rest of the job, which consists of, I believe, just pavers and taking care of the backyard. So I knew that this job was gonna kind of suck, right? We all kind of thought the same thing, just seeing how big the yard is and the fact that I've literally done this house before and it was in about the same shape as it is now, but I had no idea just mowing the lawn and getting all the turf rolls rolled out was going to take this long. But it's all right. You know what? We're almost done with the property. We're almost done with the simple tasks, I guess. And then all we'll be left with is, of course, all those pavers and furniture and stuff I was talking about before. We're gonna start here on, I say start, but we've already been working on the house for a little less than 20 minutes. But we're gonna start here with the front entryway. There we go, I guess. The sidewalk doesn't quite reach the door. It's too many plants. There are too many plants, dude. We need one more. Why would they have us do one more in this configuration? That doesn't make any sense. Let's give them two more. At least then it won't look weird. And then next, I thought it was a ping pong table at first, but it's not. It's just a glass table. You guys, I am seriously so done with the Garden Flipper DLC stuff. Like, it's fun when you do like one or two of them, but we're doing like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 per episode, and it's a lot. It is a lot. So after this, surprisingly, I'm going outside. This actually has me pretty amped to just go outside and do anything but sit in front of a computer for a little while. Y'all tripping if you think we're gonna do 25 of these. There's just no way, dude. We gotta sell the pool. We're gonna have to put the pool on top of the stepping stones. It's the only way. And even then, I don't know if we can do that, but I'm definitely gonna try. That looks pretty nice. I can kind of see what they were going for, I guess. Pretty well center, actually, on that little pad. That looks nice. Go ahead and assemble it. Posts on, and we just gotta screw in the screws. Oh, and bolts. Impressive. I can't say that I've ever had nuts. Wait, did I say bolts? Bolts and nuts. And then there's screws, which is like for decking. I'm not that stupid, I promise. Perfect. Gazebo done, dude. Moving on to the playground area, of course. We have a little kids clubhouse. That's pretty sick. See if we can change it up. Make it Toogii colors. And then a pink roof, dude. It's perfect. It's meant to be. This is actually my house. This is where I'm going to live now. And again, we get to actually assemble it, which is pretty awesome. Everything down to the fence. Oh, the window as well. Wow, dude, this is like really in depth. And then it puts the plugs over the... Golly. Golly, I'd never seen nothing like this before in House Flipper Hill. Now we can get that assembled as well. If I remember right, this was pretty straightforward. I think it had a couple of screws. Oh, the ladder. Okay, the A-frame. Yeah, here we go. A couple of screws, but no nuts. No nuts on the end. Perfect, dude. Nice. Okay, and there was a couple more things we had to do. The final plants. I think that's the last thing we have to do for this house. Oh my god. And dude, okay, this seems like we did way more work than, you guys remember like the gravel house, like everything was gravel? I don't actually remember if that was this episode or the previous one, but we did more on this one, I think, than that one, and we got about the same for our income. But let's go ahead and submit it. Actually, not quite yet. Thumbnail. Gotta always get the thumbnails. Okay, now I think we're finally done with this property, dude. Let's go ahead and submit 25 big ones, dude. Wait, what? They took pictures from inside the house? Why, though? We couldn't even go inside the house. That doesn't make any sense. I think the transformation photos on this one actually do something. I mean, I didn't even remember having to pick up all that trash. It had been such a long time ago. And now we get to see if there is another job that has to do with the Garden Flipper DLC. Oh my god. It was the last one. We have now done every single job. Only a couple of them we haven't completed fully. This one's 71%, 99%. So I wonder if we can go back and you can redo the jobs once you finish them. I don't know why you would do that, but for those of you that are interested, the option is available. With that being said, you guys, this is the final episode now on the base game for House Flipper. If you guys want to get caught up, of course, there will be a link to both the HGTV DLC playlist as well as just the House Flipper playlist, which contains every single House Flipper episode, regardless of the DLC. And now we get to just continue on with the HGTV DLC stuff. In the meantime, while we wait for not only the luxury DLC, but also the pets DLC. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.